that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart. The shirt I can picture in my mind the place we'll call our home, and from this little spot for two we'll never want to roam. Place that's best for this love nest is in the Bluegrass Hills, where gently flows the Ohio by a town called Louisville. 8 more miles from Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles from the soul route, I'll never more be blue. Oh, someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart. 8 more miles to Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles from the soul road, I'll never more be blue. Oh, someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart.
Yes, like musical chairs.
All right.
Around the tables and
What number am I now?
you're not a number. Don't worry about the numbers.
Don't worry
Like
about
musical chairs. Got enough people?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a couple more people.
Here come some girls. Two more people. Come on, girls. Two more people. Here they come. We're going to do it again, but we need 2 people for this group. There you go.
All right. Count on.
You can do the next one. Put enough for right now.
Everybody ready?
Ready. Just going to go around.
Clockwise.
Going this way? Okay.
Okay. Start the
Gonna
music.
go this way.
Turn it up.
Okay. Music's going. Turn it up.
Walk, 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 walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
Come on, you gotta walk around.
Whoa.
All right, David.
Go get plate 8.
13.
Nobody's at it. Oh, it's empty.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, we'll just draw another number.
Just draw another number, David. Next time I gotta make sure I got 20.
Oh, I think it was me. It probably should have been me.
Right, because you were helping your son.
Because I was helping him.
Oh, all right. You want that?
That's me.
14?
14. You win,
All right,
you win that
there's your
cake in the
cake.
middle of the table. Wonderful. I get to walk home with that.
No, you have to share it with everyone.
All right, come on, we gotta go. I need 20 new people.
Natalie, come on, we gotta go.
Say, oh, I met her in the morning, won't you go my way? I met her in the morning, won't you go my way? Pretty simple. In the morning, bright and early, won't you go my way?
place. Let go and just walk. Walk. Walk, walk, walk. Move, move, move.
Can't clap my hand.
Come on, girls. Go, go, go.
That's pretty. Yep.
Okay, put your hand on the plate. Your hand on the plate. We're going to pick a number now.
Oh, somebody not have a plate?
Pick a number.
Right over here.
The number is 1.
Who's got their hand on?
That was the last one to get here.
Pick another number.
Pull it again. Spin it again.
That was a
Number
free
one
bit.
that we didn't give away.
I thought somebody got in there. Last guy up.
Hey!
Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. That's you.
All right.
You can take that.
Take that cake, Steve.
Bring it over to the table, Steve.
I want to get a picture of you guys at the desk.
We want to do this. Sure. You didn't want to cut that. Okay. Where do we have an extra plate?
Well, I went downtown to see my Sal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Sal, she is a sassy gal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. You can just imagine the kids in this school singing that back in 1900 and 1910. And maybe even playing this fine old instrument. These are leftover cow leg bones from a cow who used to live in South Carolina. The man who taught me how to play bones said you hold one right tight and one kind of loose. And when you learn to turn your hand over in 2 directions with some speed and a little control, that's called playing the bones. And it goes just fine with Polly Wolly Doodle. Well, I went downtown to see my Sal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Sal, she is a sassy gal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fae. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. I don't know what a fairy fae is either, but you can stick it in there and join me if you want to. Lots of weirdo 19th century American humor. Like, Sal, she is a sassy gal, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. With curly eyes and laughing hair, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my fairy fae. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. I feel like showing off here, so.
I'm good when your heels go on the straight. Guys, heels on the straight. Heels on the straight. Heels on the straight. Oh, heels on the straight.
You're going to jump in your bag to the other line. You're going to hop, okay?
Watch me like finish line.
You gotta go, go down there. See the string down there?
I'm going to face. Yeah, you're going down. You're going down. Is it just that way? You're actually going down now. Do we have to come back here? Or just stay down there?
Just right here. Are you ready?
Do we have to jump?
Yeah, hop.
Hop, yeah, hopping. No running in there.
What else would you do?
Okay, you
Right
ready?
in it. No, walk. Keep
Everybody
walking.
ready?
Yes!
Okay, here we go. On your mark. Well, oh, gotcha.
Cheater pants.
Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go.
Go hop, 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 hop.
Don't run.
we're here to have a open house today and a lawn party for the 250th anniversary of the town. This building is the first Quaker seminary in the state of New Hampshire. It has been work done to it. And right now we're trying to raise money to have the building fixed. There's no running water and no bathroom in the building, so those are things that we're working on. Plaster has to be redone. The floor has to be jacked and leveled. And we're hoping that people will have some interest. What we'd like to do with this building eventually is try to have programs here during the warm weather, and that we would have maybe a quilting program, rug cooking, maybe painting classes, but have items that would go on for like 6-week classes at a time and do 3 of them maybe during the warm weather. So we'd love anyone that's interested in that to write to the Wake Historical Society at P.O. Box 33 and let us know what your interests are so we can start planning for the future. So maybe next year we'll have a few classes in here. So this is not the original complex. The original complex was built in 1834 and it burnt in 1872. This building was rebuilt to take the place of the ones that burned, and it was this was built in 1873. And during the year that it was closed, they opened up the Quaker meeting house just across the street near the cemetery. And they used that for that 1 year, and now they brought everyone back a year later, and the building was used through until it went to a public school and it closed, I think, in 1938. So, we'll open the building up if we have a group of people that would like to tour downstairs. Feel free to contact the Wake Historical Society. Hope everyone that's here today has enjoyed it with live music and tours through the building. Thank you all for coming, and hope you come back next year.
I will tell you of a soldier who lately came from war. He courted a lady who had riches with great store. Her riches were so great that they scarcely could be told, and yet she loved her soldier, for he was true and bold. She said, "My honored soldier, I fain would be your wife, but my old Tory father would surely take my life. He drew his sword and pistol, hung him by his side, and swore that he would marry her, whatever did betide." As they had gone to church and were coming home again, they met her Tory father and 7 well-armed men. "Let us flee," cried the lady, "or else we shall be slain." "Fear nothing," cried the soldier to his charmer again. The father then addressed her, and unto her did say, "What is this behavior? Is this your wedding day? Since you have been so foolish to be a soldier's wife, all in this lonesome valley I will surely take your life." "Oh no," cried the soldier, "you know not what you say. I have not been defeated and shall not be today." He drew forth his broadsword, his pistol he did rattle, and the lady held the horses while the soldier fought the battle. First one he came to, he had him quickly slain, and the second one he came to, he ran him through the same. "Let us flee," cried the others. To fight a valiant soldier is surely all in vain. But the father cried, "You butcher, you make my blood run cold. You shall have my daughter and 1,000 pounds in gold." "Fight on," cried the lady, "our portion is too small." Stay your hand, cried the father, and you shall have it all. So he took the soldier home, and he made him son and heir. But not for love he bore him, but just from dread and fear. There never was a soldier who would ever fire a gun, who would ever flinch a hair till the battle it was won. So don't despise a soldier because that he is rude. He surely is a knight as he was in days of yore. He is fit and fine on duty, is innocent and free. Soonest fight for love as to fight for liberty. In these inflationary times, some folks got lots of bread. We're still paying through the nose just to keep our family fed. We tried to change our diet and get something cheaper to eat. Eating lots more chicken now and a whole lot less red meat. It's chicken, chicken, put 'em in a pot. Cook 'em up most anyway, tell you what you got.